Okay, in this section we're going to talk about the A form of C major, and the first thing to do is just to look at the A major chord in open position and relate it to C major in third position. So check this out. If I play A major and I move this up so that the roots, which are A's, become C's, then I get this chord. Now you can play the low G if you want to create a C/G like this. Alternating between C major and C/G, sort of a country vibe. A lot of people though, they'll simply play the inner four strings of this chord like this. And that's one of the most common bar chord forms based off of the fifth string root. So this chord, sounding as C major but looking like A major with a capo on the third fret, is the basis for this scale form. Now the scale form starts on G, it goes all the way up from the fifth, all the way up to A, which is the sixth, and all of the notes of C major are contained within it. So in this position we start on the fifth, and we end up on the high A, which is the sixth of the scale. And again, we're just looking at all of the notes that are surrounding that chord, so any of those notes are available for improvisation. So let's go ahead and play these examples. The chord you'll be listening to in the background is a C, G, A, or 1-5-6 type construction. Sort of a nice colorful sound to play over, and a good substitute for the basic C major chord. They have a pretty similar sound. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, here we go. Let's do that one more time. 1, 2, here we go. And now let's play a little bit faster. First we'll play repeated notes, and then we'll go ahead and double the tempo of the scale so that the right hand and the left hand will be playing quickly together. So if we go do 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 do, and then do 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 do, like that. Ready, and okay, so in this improvisation, I'm going to explore some different articulations. I'll be using the same notes that we just used, but instead of picking every single note, I'll do things like sliding, hammer-ons, and pull-offs to create a more vocal-like inflection. And in the backing track, we're still hearing the root, fifth, and sixth of the chord, but when you create your loop, you could just as easily do something based on the C major chord that's based on this A form. Let's give this a go. So I'm giving you a little preview in these improvisations of what's coming up in the course, which is playing scales through different intervals like fourths, sixths, and all of these different intervals that have different kind of sweetness or austerity, or they have, you could describe them in different ways, but they each have their own distinct character, and we're going to do that systematically as we go through the course. But I think for right now, let's focus just on this form and associating it with this form, or this form, and associating it with this chord form. In the next section, we're going to look at the C major form that is based on the G in open position. Okay, here we go.